Former Texan Devin Singletary in the backfield for the Giants on third down. Jones lofting it down the sideline. Almost an acrobatic catch by Malik Neighbors working against Stingley. Ward came over to help break it up.
He's having a Hall of Fame type career. Now he's going to have to do it for another 5 or 6 years, but this is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
A juggling grab by Nico Collins, and the biggest play of the drive. Collins spinning inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 24-yard gain.
That's why this offense is going to be so special. It all starts with C.J. Stroud, but we just talked about Stephon Diggs. Oh, by the way, there's a guy named Nico Collins who's also a pretty good wide receiver.
First down and goal for Houston. Stroud looking for Collins, lobbing for Collins, jump ball, but out of bounds. Pretty good coverage out there by Deonte Banks, the former Maryland Terrapin, and a first-round pick a year ago for the Giants. Dell and now Collins at the top of your screen on 4th and goal. Stroud, pressure comes, and it's batted down at the line. Dexter Lawrence got a paw on that one to swat it aside. Obviously no Saquon Barkley anymore in New York, so he'll get a lot of carries. Jones in some trouble in the end zone, and it's intercepted, and a touchdown! Jalen Petrie for 6, and the Texans grab the lead.
Daniel Jones right there. He's got to get rid of the football. I know he saw Petrie on the spot, but throw it at Johnson's feet. There's no reason for that to have happened for the New York Giants. None whatsoever. That's an experienced quarterback. That is not a rookie. That's not a second-year guy. That's not Tommy DeVito.
Offense moved the ball well, got stalled inside the 10, and then the defense comes up with a big one. And a pick 6 for Jalen Petrie. And out to the 30-yard line. Playmaking wide receivers. Singletary in all kinds of trouble. Petrie again into the backfield, and a loss back to the 48, a loss of 5. Second and long for New York. 4-man Texans rush. Jones is going to run. Knee looks healthy. Jones lunging forward. Remember, he tore his ACL last November 5th, and he ends up 2 yards short of a Giants first down. Jones with the blitz coming late, looking down the sideline, and it's intercepted! Second pick of the day, thrown by Jones. Derek Stingley, who had one in the hands earlier, squeezes this one to take it away for the Texans. That's what his defensive coordinator said about him. Derek Stingley showing off those ball skills. The pick for the Texans. They take it away. Back on offense next.
To go along with last year's logo, a lot of great stuff in our team shop. Visit HoustonTexans.com/shop for more info, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Shelby. As you see Dalton Schultz roaming free. Excellent protection, buying C.J. Stroud time, Indy, to find the open tight end.
Daniil Hunter.
Jones going deep down the sideline, and he throws a dime to the 1.
Throw of the day, that might be the best throw of his career. Look where you talk about throwing a wide receiver open, not really having to break stride. He did have to slow down and adjust a little bit, but you saw some decent coverage there.
Second and goal. Neighbors in motion. Again, it's Singletary hopping into the end zone for a Giants touchdown.
Giant defense down to the goal line, and then they get the confidence and an easy hop in for Singletary on that.
And Matt Schaub will join us at the booth in the second half. We'll ask him about that. Keenum over the middle, and he finds Mechie, able to secure it, and that's a first down for Houston to the Giants' 47-yard line.
All excited for their guy number 8, John Mechie. You just saw him erupt on the sidelines when he made that catch.
He's just going to continue to get more confidence as the game goes on.
Akers reversing field. There's room out there. Cam Akers stepped through a tackle. Now a chance for the speed, and Dane Dalton finally able to catch up with Cam Akers down near the Giants' 34-yard line. Third down and 6. Keenum. Mechie with the grab. Mechie out of bounds inside the 5. First and goal, Houston. Jordan in motion on first and goal. Keenum on the roll, throws for the goal line. Diving grab, Mechie with the touchdown. The John Mechie drive gives the Texans the lead.
And when it comes to just the injury, not just beating cancer, but the injury he suffered in college, to be able to come back now, get more and more comfortable with every year. Credit to the Houston Texans also to have patience and let him come back. Those front four guys will bring it.
On 3rd and 10, Jones has time this time, and he finds the open man, and that's Malik Neighbors. Jones down the sideline. Neighbors, a leaping grab and a tiptoe to get his feet in. That's a first down.
You just tip your cap, and you see why they talked about Malik Neighbors the way they did during draft, and why, like you mentioned.
Remember earlier in the week, Giants fans were worried he'd gotten hurt in practice, but a minor sprain, and they're happy to see him out there. Jones to the sideline, one-handed grab by Jalen Hyatt. 15th-year kicker out of Florida State. From 31, Gano's kick is good. And the Giants put 3 on the board before halftime.
We have a leader. We have a guy that can take us to that next level. And, of course, he goes on to lead the team to 12-4 records and winning in the playoffs. But Matt Schaub knows a thing or two about being a leader.
J.J. Taylor down the sidelines. Big run for Taylor across midfield. Finally tracked down by Elijah Chapman. 2nd and 10 from the 11. Gray picks his way up the middle, and Gray was about one step from getting into hyperdrive.
In 2 different modes of the defense, he can really play, but it's going to be a tough go on this roster.
Oh, great penetration and a loss on the play. Nowhere to go is Marcus Harris. 3rd down and 7 for him to sling here. 4-man Giants rush. Boyle over the middle, deflected away. Good play made defensively by Trey Herndon.
But you also see that acceleration from the time he makes a decision to cut. You see that, and you've seen that with him today.
2nd and goal, British. Brooks the carry into the end zone for the touchdown. 5'11", 225. He's built like a tank, and he just steamrolled his way in for 6. Brooks, the undrafted signee out of North Carolina. Tar Heels are represent here in Houston. 25 yards, 2 rushes for 10 yards. So between Jordan and Brooks, good enough to give the Texans a 21-10 lead here early in the 4th quarter. McKenzie trying to bounce to the outside, and Isaiah McKenzie hit hard out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 for the Giants at the Texans' 44. Pressure comes, DeVito throws, the strike to John Giles, the rookie from West Florida. The ball pops out, and the Texans recover. Up the sideline and out of bounds across the 40-yard line is Lonnie Johnson, who recovers the loose football, and the Texans take it away from John Giles and the Giants.
As Lonnie Johnson understands that his teammate has a tackle, so he's going to rip the ball out and take it the other direction.
Next one might be on the defensive side of the ball, and Lassiter with a 2nd round pick. Jordan trying to get to the edge. Well defended by the Giants. Penetration killing that running play. And 3rd and 1 for Lingard. He'll push forward for a first down. Ball popped out, but it's down by contact. Not a fumble. He's out at the 29-yard line and a first down for the Giants. Battle for it, but did Hewitt secure it for the Texans?
So he caused the fumble and more than likely secured it.
There he is right there.
That's big time.
That's Texans ball.
Knowing that another team's going to pluck them away, that just means that you have that kind of talent. You have that type of depth.
Here's British. Brooks to the outside, and Brooks into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
And as we see his 2nd touchdown of the day, it reminds me of what D'Amico was talking about. Brooks is that guy.
What you like about it is he's a big dude. We saw him on the goal line hammer that in, right? But what's he do here? He gets in, then out. I have to learn how he plays that a little bit better. But he's only a rookie. He's still learning.
DeVito. Ball knocked out of his hands. It's a strip sack and taken away by the Texans. He went back to throw. The ball ripped out of his hands. The recovery for Malik Fisher.
In the game, and you see it right here, coming off the edge, and just does a nice job. Actually,
that's Solomon Byrd.
Texans are going to close this one out. A 28-10 win over the New York Giants, and now Houston will embark upon the final week of the preseason before the regular season begins in a couple of weeks. Impressive day. When you look back to those starters in the first quarter, it's really going to stand out as a strong, strong day for Houston.